welcome to our sin.
This week there is an exciting day on our calendar. Saturday is the 5th of November, Bonfire night.
Lots of us will be hoping to go to a real fireworks display.
What? You mean it? I won't be in Teams or Zoom. It's going to be a real life event. Wow.
Do you know the story of why we celebrate Bonfire night? Today we are going to take you back in time and share the story of how this important day came to be. Fox was born in York, England in 1570.
How long ago was that? 5 years.
Don't be ridiculous.
$163
Getting closer, but still not right.
Well done. Back in that time, religion was very important. People were told what religion to follow by the king. He was a Protestant, a type of Christian.
Also living in this country were Catholics, a different type of Christian, and there were often big disagreements between them. People who disobeyed the king got into big trouble. Worse trouble than visiting Mr. Blakey's office. A lot worse. King James decided that all the Catholics had to stop their own prayers in their own churches. He also said that if the Catholics did not stop, they would have to pay a fine or even go to prison.
Guy Fawkes decided he'd disobey the king and worship in secret as a Catholic.
Did you think that was fair of the king?
No, it made Guy Fawkes very angry, so he left England for Spain and became a soldier. That's where he learned all about gunpowder. When he was there, he met a friend called Thomas Winter.
It was his idea to block King James I in the Houses of Parliament as revenge for making people worship against what they believed.
It might have been Thomas Winter's idea, but Guy Fawkes was the one who went back to England and organised it. Other people were involved too.
Robert Gadsby led the gang along with Jack Wright, Robert Winter and Thomas Percy.
The men met in dark, smoky inns to discuss plans and ideas. The lads then went on to 1604 in Jarg and Drake in London,
Where they all took an oath and swore to secrecy.
They came up with a plan, and the next time the king visited Parliament, they'll blow it up.
the plotters rented the house next door to Parliament that had a cellar which led right under to the Houses of Parliament. They stored 36 barrels of gunpowder in the cellar where the king's servants wouldn't find it.
It was easily hidden in a dark and untidy room.
By autumn 1605, there were 13 people involved, and Guy Fawkes was going to be the one who led the feud. As time got nearer, some of the gang realised a lot of innocent people would get hurt. One pet, sign, brick, oath, what did it? Said it. What did he do?
One person decided to break the oath of secrecy and signed out the law.
The king ordered a search of the parliament and all the processes besides the house of the parliament.
The king still left found the barrels full of gunpowder.
And arrested Guy Fawkes, who was hiding in the cellar ready to light the gunpowder. He was locked up in the Tower of London.
When tortured and questioned about the gang and forced to tell the truth, all the poors were killed. Their heads were chopped off and displayed on poles in London for all to see.
Back to present.
That was a great story, and now I know why we celebrate with fireworks and put a guy on top of the bonfire to remember the gunpowder plot. Did you know that every year on the opening day of Parliament, they still check for any barrels of gunpowder? Just imagine the fireworks if all that gunpowder had gone off.
Lots of people would have been hurt.
A lot of people still get hurt when it comes to bonfires and fireworks. Half of all fire explosions happen to Celsius.
Even though there's a fireworks code. There's a firework code.
Maybe we should run through it just to make sure everyone knows how to stay safe. Always follow the fireworks code, whether you are in your own garden or are going to a huge fireworks display. Don't put yourself in danger.
Rule number 1, never play with fireworks. They are explosives and will seriously hurt you.
Rule number 2, let the adult put the firework in the ground, then light it.
Rule number 3, when watching fireworks, make sure you stand well back. Rule number 4, never go near a firework that has been lit. Even if it hasn't gone off, it could still explode a few minutes later.
Rule number 5, always make sure fireworks are kept in a tin and never let anyone put them in their pockets.
Rule number 6, fireworks frighten pets, so make sure you keep them indoors. Rule number 7, if you are given a sparkler, always remember to wear gloves. When holding a sparkler, make sure you hold it at arm's length.
Number 9. When your sparkler goes out, don't touch it, it can still burn you. Put the hot end in a bucket of water.
Leave all the hard work to adults, let them set the fireworks up and light them.
Great tips by following these. We can all have a great bonfire night and keep ourselves safe.
Thanks for coming to our assembly.